Hey guys, I just have been thinking a lot lately, and I think I'm going to change this channel into a little bit of a documentary style place, kind of documenting everyday life in LA. And as someone who's in pursuit of I don't know what you want to call it, a dream, something that I've really loved doing for work. I've been chasing it for a while, for the last 13 years at least. Surfing, which is something I love, and then having the chance and the opportunity to experience like all these different parts of LA. This is one of my favorite things to do. It's basically driving PCH. It's so pretty here, and as you can see the beautiful ocean on the left there. It's absolutely gorgeous, and then at the same time you can see the devastation of some of the fires on the right there. So this is one of my favorite stretches of PCH. We're getting into Temescal Canyon, which I don't know if you can really see it, but there it is, Temescal Canyon. And it's so pretty because you can see like the mountains and this really beautiful freeway. And then just the amazing sun getting ready to set over the Pacific Ocean. Here, if you see on the right side, still remnants of the fires. So we're getting into Topanga Canyon. And this is pretty crazy. I mean, there's like this beautiful surf spot out here that I love. And over here used to be the Real Fish Inn. And it's completely fenced off because they're rebuilding it. It's completely burned down. Unfortunately, this whole stretch used to be a bunch of businesses, and they're all gone now. And over here is Topanga, the surf spot. We're getting into the city of Malibu. Yeah, they're working to rebuild PCH. Things are still underway, as you can see. And look at that. You can see some of the construction happening here. It's been 10 months of construction. So we're starting to get into the heart of Malibu now. Approaching the Malibu Pier.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
And that's where exactly we're going. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite places. It's the Malibu Pier. The waves are super small today, but I'm going to paddle out anyways. So I just got home, and of course I'm running laundry, and then I have to do something else too. So after surfing, I don't know if people know this, but you have to rinse your wetsuit, because if you don't, it's gonna really smell. So I'm just gonna show you how to do that. So yeah, my setup at home, what I did was I got a bucket from Amazon. It's really useful so that you don't get sand into your drain, because the wetsuit always has sand in it when you come home from the beach. So the first thing you gotta do is you take it out of your wetsuit bag. I just take it and I just dump it into the bucket. And then turn on the water, but you know, it's always good to have it not too hot. You really want the water to be lukewarm or cold, because the heat from the water will actually like ruin the neoprene or kind of weaken your wetsuit. So it's always best to like have it run kind of in like a very mild temperature. And then just give it a couple of dunks under the water and soak it, so that ocean smell gets out of your wetsuit, because if you don't, it really smells bad, trust me. So you can see how I'm holding it underneath the water. I'll hold it for like 10 or 30 seconds. And then kind of dunk it in there. So that's the outside of the wetsuit. Then you want to turn it inside out, because it's even more important to rinse the inside. And what you do there is and then I just rinse my booties. I soak it in water. Make sure there's water in there. And let it soak. And then now this I dunk for like a minimum of 30 seconds. So and then you just take it out. Now, I don't really like this part of surfing. It's actually, it feels like a lot of work. I mean, it's not that bad, but you know, after like, what happened tonight was I went surfing for about an hour, right as the sun was going down. And then I stayed out there until it was pitch black, and kept surfing, which is really great. And then I got home, traffic was about an hour and a half. And now, I get to do all this stuff, and it's kind of a drag. Sometimes I skip it, but then, yeah, I try to rinse it every single day, actually, when I surf. If I skip it too long, like I said, it starts to smell like that ocean water smell. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it gets on your towel sometimes, and it's really stinky, and I just really don't like to have that on my wetsuit, because I don't know, I'm a clean freak. Like things clean. And voila. And then we just dump the bucket. And then that should prevent a lot of the sand from getting into the drain. And then I just kind of sweep the sand with a little dustpan, and then I just dump in the garbage, and we're all good. Thanks for hanging out with me today on my very first day.